What's up, Skye Squad? We are back in the building. Yes, today we got to talk about a couple of news items that's popping off. It's bad news for Nene and Marlo. I feel like that friendship has just come to an end. I had a feeling throughout the season, but I feel like it was solidified last night. So we're going to get into that. Then we got to talk about what the Brat got to say about your girl FALYNN, you know, who is the ex-wife of Simon, who is now the fiance of Porsha, okay? We also got to talk about your girl Eva Marcel and what she has to say about the whole Simon and Porsha situation. So y'all settle down and let's get this thing going. But listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that notification bell button, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let me know your comments in the comment section down below because I want to know what you think, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get this gravy train started, okay? Let's get it started with Nene and Marlo. Now, yesterday we told you that your girl Nene Leaks was going to be doing an interview with Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. And let me tell you something, it did not disappoint, okay? So shout out to Jason Lee, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for getting the juice, okay? But here's the thing. When asked about whether or not she believed that Marlo should get a peach or not, because Jason, like myself, you know, kind of felt like maybe Marlo was deserving of a peach. She's been around the show long enough. She's been given the content. She really stepped it up at the end of this season. I just kind of feel like maybe she's deserving of it. I wanted to see more of her life. She seems like an interesting character to me. But apparently, your girl Nene Leaks did not think so. So, here's what was said when asked about whether or not Marlo deserved a peach. Nene says, no, okay? No. This, to me, it was kind of shocking, but again, it was kind of not. Nene's rationale for this was interesting, and I kind of agree with it. It makes sense. She says that if you've been giving all of this content over the years, you've shown as much of your life as you wanted to show, why would they offer you a peach if they can pay you what they're paying you now, okay, to get what they've been getting from you all along? And to be quite honest with you, it was like the light bulb went off in my head. I mean, technically looking at it from the network perspective, and basically that's how she was looking at it. She was like, you know what? Why would we pay you more? Why would we make something official for you if we're already getting what we need from you anyway? But in the same token, that was Nene's girl at one point in time. Now, given everything that we saw throughout the season with Marlo making up with Kenya and her kind of really turning on Porsha and sort of reaching for that storyline, it left a lot of us wondering, would she have done the same thing had Nene been on the show? And while someone had definitely, I believe she did an interview and someone asked her that question, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been Jason. I'm not necessarily sure. But she did say that she would have made up with Kenya and she would have had to explain to Nene that she was doing what she had to do for her. But in my mind, I was like, I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now, to me, this does not sound good for their friendship because at the end of the day, you know, really, I feel like I would be advocating for my friend to get some money, to get put on the show. But Nene's like, nope. They don't need her. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section below. Do you feel like this friendship is headed in the right direction, or do you feel like it's on a rocky path like I do? Okay? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Now let's get into what the Brat had to say about your girl FALYNN in this interview that she got coming up with Up and Adam that we all gonna be tuned into, okay? Y'all better get on over to the Up and Adam page, hit that subscribe button so you can be ready for this interview when it drops on the 10th, okay? That's this coming week. Anyway, so this has been making rounds around the internet. You know, the preview broke the internet. Yeah, it's about to be popping. So the Brat on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show has some things to say, okay? It was either Ricky Smiley Morning Show or it was, I think it was that, or Dish Nation. One of the two, you know, they own all of them. But anyway, she basically said FALYNN is not a star. She said everybody got a side to tell in this. She said it's his side, it's her side, and it's the truth. She said she is not a star. Nobody knew who she was before Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was only in about 2 scenes, okay? she talked about her running up and through that house with that Medusa wig on and then the snake falling out on the floor or whatever. But basically she was like, you know, she wanted Gary with the T to stop talking about it, but he get caught up in some mess, okay? So I was like, well, okay. I mean, she basically indicated that, and I'm paraphrasing, that FALYNN was looking for her 15 minutes of fame, okay? Now, and you know, because there were some allegations made by Simon that she had cheated, okay? And that she was expecting a baby. But anyway, so my thought about it was this. I mean, it's perfectly understandable to me that the Brat is going to be taking Porsha's side. That's her homegirl. They work together, you know, and whatnot, and whoop-de-whoop. Now, I get what she's saying on the friendship part, but, you know, from the perspective of someone who don't know Porsha like that and who is not familiar with the situation intimately like she may be, you know, for the rest of us, we want to know what she got to say. I do. I say let her speak. Let her speak her piece, because she deserves to be able to say what she got to say, you know, just like everybody else has a right to say what they got to say. My only disappointment and gripe with this whole situation is that the cameras are not rolling on Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 14. Ain't nothing happening right now. So to me, you got all of this drama that's playing out online, and nothing is getting caught up with the show. So by the time the show comes on, what's the storyline gonna be? What is it gonna be? That's what I asked. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with the Brat? Do you feel like, you know, FALYNN is looking for her 15 minutes or 15 seconds of fame? Or do you think that she has every right to tell her side of the story and get her side of the story out to the public just as well as everybody else does? I mean, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Now, we gotta talk about your girl, Eva Marcel, okay? Eva was on the Wendy Williams show. She was promoting her new show, which she does play a madame. And she was basically talking about, you know, she does know Mr. Michael Bower, aka the Bolo, because he's in the show as well. She spoke very highly of him as a professional actor. You know, she said that they kind of went right into work on this show right as the episodes were airing. So it was very interesting to hear her take on this whole situation from Strippergate, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says that she does talk to, you know, Cynthia, Kenya, Kandi are her girls, and that's where she gets all the tea from, of course, which makes sense. And she also went into a discussion about this whole situation with Porsha and Simon. Now, she made it clear that she does not like Porsha at all, okay? She cannot stand this girl. But what she does say is she kind of thinks the whole situation is foul because she does feel like there's a code. And even though she doesn't like Porsha, there is no way that on this planet that because she has worked with Porsha that she would ever try to hook up or date or hook somebody else up with Dennis. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I think that's what a lot of us have been kind of talking about is just this idea of the code. But at the end of the day, I'm also interested in hearing Porsha's perspective about this. And I want to hear the specifics of how they got together. I want to hear the dates about what happened, who approached who. We know that Shamia had a hand in this whole hookup situation, but how did it all come to play? Did she have any thoughts about, you know, how this situation would look to the general public before she made the decision to say, you know what, I want to spend the rest of my life with this man? We know they've been on vacation together. They were celebrating his birthday. They're all over the place. So listen, she's done photos with his kids and stuff like that. So it's looking real official up in here. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you on the side of Eva and you saying that this is a code that you don't necessarily do? Or are you on the side of Porsha and you're just saying, you know what? Live your life, girl. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and I will catch you in the next video.